I said, I want to wear my hat.
Well, you know, I wear hats.
I do, but.
Well, it's loaded Excel, I'm like, oh, say,
They have-
I guess it's.
And then-
Yeah, when I saw it pop up, I was like, okay.
Hi.
We'll do the whole thing.
What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'll look at it in the morning.
Eager.
I didn't believe it.
Write it down.
Yeah, well,
And it's like leaning against another tree in front of me.
D, like my first initial, DEAGAR, at mortonboroughpa.org.
I did that.
Okay.
I came back. Then I did. I said, okay.
You know, but yeah.
That came back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think.
Let me write
I
down
knew
yours.
I had like,
How about that? And then I can send you something, then you
I
can
know
use
what
that to reply.
but,
And
and I never thought that this would go.
You're trying to get them.
I think I do have your email.
Yeah,
I know at some point it did get started. So what's your email address?
See Lily Crab
So that's what you.
at AOL.com.
Yeah,
That is saying.
I really didn't.
Yeah, if you can show it to me, then I can tell you if it was, it's
You know,
LILLI, right?
Right.
And my goal, yeah, my goal was to make it,
Double
but
T.
it's too fast.
Yeah. Well, never too fast. Just be ready.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know. So you can all-
Yeah. so. So we're really just, Shelley?
yeah, she just.
Okay.
I know.
The mayor comment.
I'm gonna send you one right now. Let's take.
What's actually on
it?
She should be, yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna,
Shelley just pulled in miles walking out.
Okay.
thank, I just sent, so you can reply to that. Oh.
When your picture on the website. No, thank you.
Hey,
Hello, good evening. Everybody on the council. This is going up.
but his won't be the glamour shop. It's gonna have a selfie.
There's my business.
Get rid of that.
I'm done.
No, look,
Look what you put up there.
I know, I saw.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna put it down right now. Little
Oh,
spotlight.
he changed my name to put in my cover.
Oh, it's not, oh.
Remember was
Is it
mine.
really on? Is he on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's sad.
On the website, I would not be surprised.
That's real sad. Sheesh.
Everybody, yeah.
Except for the mayor. But we can start. Okay, that's what it is.
All right, we're gonna call this budget meeting together.
So we'll stand for the pledge of allegiance. Continue on. Emily. I pledge allegiance.
Leading to the flag. United States of America.
And to the republic which stands one nation
Under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Oops, sorry. Bro, man, do you want to do a roll call?
Yes. Council President Jonathan Miller,
Here.
Council Vice President Denise Clark Dickerson. Present. Councilor Douglas Eager,
Here.
Councilor Beth Ann Johnson,
Here.
Councilor Michelle Martin,
Here.
Councilor Michelle Roberts,
Present.
Councilor Walter Stubbs,
Here.
Mayor Hammock.
Okay, so we do not obviously have any public comment. We'll move on to our agenda topics tonight for our budget. Denise, I'll hand it over to you.
Welcome everybody here. What we're going to do is
I'm gonna. Every council member has the budget.
Yes.
Okay. Council. Are familiar for a review. Our residents will be getting the budget to be advertised. It'll be advertised immediately tomorrow. And you'll be able to get your copies after tonight, all right? I'm gonna turn this over to our manager and our treasurer, Jed, Jonathan, and Jack. We're gonna be highlighting some things and going over some basic information for everybody to get a true understanding, and we'll go. You wanna go first, Jack? I'm John, or you, Jack?
No, whichever one.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I can start.
okay, thank you.
Basically, we got started on this, a number of weeks ago.
Mhm.
I just got part into it. But, basically, the total general fund operating budget is approximately 2.48 million.
Mhm.
Currently, that assumes no increase in the current millage rate of 7.4. What we had to do, and Councilwoman Dickerson, you were there,
Mhm.
we're gonna have to use about 50,000 of year-end unassigned fund balance. It's gonna be appropriated to balance the general fund operating budget.
Mhm.
We currently have about, between 550 and 600,000 in the fund balance.
Excess in
Excess.
2024 on top of 2023 is fund balance.
Yeah, so unfortunately, budget expenditures exceed the budgeted revenues, so therefore, we're gonna have to require drawdown of the fund balance.
Mhm.
But we are still expected to maintain more than the minimum amount of unrestricted budgetary fund balance. So, and the only increases that we have for personnel by the full-time police officers through the CBA, 3%. And that'll be some cost certainty in 2025 and 2026. No appropriations were made for capital related to long-term improvement items. And John, for the pension, correct me from the current pension MMO of 101, we're using 21,600, I believe,
Yes.
state aid.
We're budgeting for
Yeah.
$21,000 of state aid to offset the certified MMO of $150,000.
And the fire company received a combined stipend of approximately 65,000, 50,000 for operations and 15,000 for capital reserves / equipment. So is that correct, Jeff?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Based on
We said 50, I thought we were doing a 47.
47,
For.
I think they're rounded numbers.
These are
Oh,
rounded
you just
numbers,
rounded it
yeah.
up. Okay.
So, and only one grant is being budgeted as revenue, it's the community development grant for costs related to the comprehensive plan. And just to let you know, I met with the planner, David Schwartz, today about the comprehensive plan. He had some explaining to do, and we're still trying to work
Okay.
things out.
Yeah, okay.
Because what he's told me and what Carl has told me are totally opposite.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work that out,
Perfect.
so.
The other person would be Phil Walsh.
Yes, and we're talking to Phil Walsh too.
Make sure he's still in that thing.
He is.
Okay.
So they're the major pertinent issues for the 2025 Borough of Morton budget. So I'd be happy to answer any questions, or Jonathan would as well, so.
And that's barring any of them, unexpected.
Absolutely.
We're still finding things coming in that we had not planned for, and thought were taken care of, and they weren't. So this budget is based on that.
But all indications, and correct me if I'm wrong again, John, is a no tax increase for
As of
2025.
now, the way the budget's formulated, there's no increase in the millage rate.
Goal was to keep no tax increase and going
Yes.
in that. Any questions? Did
You wanna
everybody
say
have
that
a
again?
chance to-
The
The
goal,
goal was to not have any increase in taxes. And we were able to come up with that goal once we went through the budget. With everything included in this. So, and again, that's barring
Yeah.
any unexpected
Mhm.
changes, and we got 2 months to get through the rest of November and December, and hopefully we will have smooth sailing.
Great.
Yes, my question would be far as the refuge and the sewer. Do we have a breakdown yet?
Yeah, if you wanna move along, you have the thing right there.
All right, I see that, but do we have the breakdown on what the cost is gonna be to the residents?
So we would need to vote on. I believe what we're gonna be. Excuse me, right? Right, yeah.
Hmm.
So when we go to vote, yeah,
Okay.
Increase
so.
the cost of
that we
sewer,
don't know. We
Okay,
have to meet.
yeah,
Something we have to do.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I just
Yeah.
said, yeah.
yeah, based on where
So
we're at
based on that,
We're not
calculating and all that.
okay.
at this time.
Councilwoman, President, we also budgeted the funds that we agreed to for the, BNL, the,
Yes.
trash to contractual.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I see that in your budget, I
It's
do.
the,
And then the,
Okay.
so the tipping fees that you told me, so we
Yes.
put that in as well.
Okay, thank you.
On the police budget, since there's a new sergeant who's gonna be hired and we don't know yet who that is and how much that'll be, I assume that is somehow figured into the wages.
Yes, yes, it is.
And what about the crossing guards?
So we're actually still working on that.
Go ahead.
It will,
We did,
we did, but. When we come together as a committee, we will discuss that again, because we do have more information, but right now. We can't discuss it, so
Okay.
So that's still sitting in the 24 budget.
no, it's not.
no, it's not.
Well, it was
Was in
there.
the 24 budget, it's just that one raise. There was no agreement to the second raise. That was the whole conflict,
Yes,
and we're saying that. Now, the council agrees, because we did include the 50 cents into
Yes.
the new one,
Into it.
that they want to do the crossing guard increase, they can do that. That's what this budget is about. We did make sure that we
That
had
was
that
included.
included.
Yes.
We had the one raise in 24.
Even though it was budgeted for two.
but that's why we need to
Wasn't
meet,
budgeted.
and it wasn't budgeted, like, we,
Right.
It was actually budgeted with the idea that the four,
Michelle, when I
We'll
ask
have
you
you.
to stop because you are in conflict.
I want to give you the
You
fact.
you
I
are
wanna-
in
I give
conflict,
you-
Michelle, you are a crossing
You're not
guard,
saying
and we
that.
can't discuss
I
it.
want to give you some information.
No.
We're not here, not right now.
Okay, but I will send it in an email. To let you know.
Any other questions? We do have, okay. No, I was just looking at him and we
No, no,
locked
okay.
eyes and that was like.
I mean,
How
it's
much did we have,
fantastic
how
that
much
got
did we
no
have for
increase.
Carl for last year? For 24? I was just curious. Because we got him at 40 for this new one. Does anybody know offhand?
Less, did we not?
Yes.
We came in less tremendously.
I don't have it.
Yeah, well, we had a lot that he had. That
Of
he was
course you did.
contending with.
Well,
prior. Yeah.
When you,
I heard it.
Got it.
We're 4,310.
Mhm.
He's budgeted for 40,000 this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's my question. I just, because I don't have the
last year,
previous one in front of me. I was just
Special
curious.
league, we put in 15,000.
yeah, but it wasn't the same. We came in under the previous budget.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, you'll see that, sewer fees delinquent, just letting you know we're going in, we wanna let you know that. Sewer. Sorry, close my phone.
Yep,
Our sewer delinquent fees, the residents have been paying on them and on. And we have, I think increased it from 75 to 85, if I'm not mistaken. With payments coming in and still coming in. And so we budgeted, for a delinquent fee of 45,000 for this 2025.
So the actual delinquent amount, the total amount that's one of the big questions. How much is that?
The budget is 45, that's where we're at.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the paper, it's right in front of you.
I'm just asking.
Any other questions, anybody?
What's the total delinquent fee right now?
Make where we're looking at the 45, that's what the budget is coming at.
Well, this year, there's still only 45,000 delinquent. I'm not talking about the budget.
I know what you're talking.
Yeah,
And is that the part going to Fort Knox or is that something different?
Yes, some will be going to Morton, or some are waiting for the residents to come in and pay, but yeah, Morton will be there.
So the total number between the residents of Fort Knox is 45,000.
Looking at, yeah.
yes.
Anybody else on council?
No.
Mm,
Okay.
And we got the county assessment numbers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Well,
got that.
last year, the first time they sent them out, they were slightly incorrect. And they corrected them.
Anything else, yeah, by Jonathan, you wanna say?
Does anybody else have any questions?
Will we in it?
Mr. Stubbs?
No.
You good?
Mhm.
Doug?
Yeah, I'm good. No,
That man?
my stuff's in there.
Thank you.
All right, this is budget that will be presented to the council for voting on in December. We want to thank everybody for coming out. And again, as I stated, full budget be on display after the day that everybody was able to get copies from it and the review stuff. And Doug is posted, so it'll be on the website.
Do we have any more questions?
We have enough cash to carry us through,
So-
March 1.
To be honest with you, we're good. Unfortunately,
What does good and unfortunately mean?
well, we really can't discuss it right now with you. So you'll have the information tomorrow.
I'm not
It's
asking about the
posted.
budget.
It's posted.
Looking at the cash flow.
Yes.
cash-
We're
Yes,
fine.
yes, we're fine.
We budgeted
We are
that.
good.
Did I understand the treasurer? I thought he said that what you have is good as of now, but something else could change things.
I said it was good change because we felt still coming in that we did not know about. Concerning funds that we thought we didn't have, and we I'm hoping for smooth sailing this last week and month. Through December, we should be okay. That's the only thing, anything unexpected.
Yes.
We're okay, but we want to make sure we found some more stuff.
So we might not be okay.
No, we're okay.
No, we're okay. So what she's saying is, we can't account for things that come our way that we didn't foresee, right? So the budget was planned prior to us being here. We worked off of that, and then we do what we do as far as digging it and pulling into the budget. Things do come up that we're not privy to, and then we have to rework the numbers. So that's all she means.
Yeah. So we're okay.
But we're okay, but we just can't give,
But you might have to change
Yeah. the
yes,
budget
correct.
Line on it. might have to
Yes.
change.
up or down. I mean, it could go either way.
It could,
Yeah.
It could.
Cause we don't know.
it could, but we don't foresee raising the taxes. I could tell you that.
We could line item for the solicitor of 40,000, that what you said?
No, it was 45?
40.
40?
40,000. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, man, I used to always run in the 22, 25.
Mhm. We had a lot of things that came up. And that was budget for the last year, so we kept it
Yeah.
at that.
And maybe say it again, last year.
Yeah.
We have a line item for unexpected expenses, because over the last couple of years, I always thought it'd be nice to have a number in there to do that, as opposed to take money from one fund to take to another and steal the money here and there. But if you just feel that that's fine, I'm okay with that too.
Mhm. What about Jonathan?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, it would be financially prudent to have a contingency line in the budget, but currently the 2025 budget does not have one in there.
Right.
But it is a good idea if you're able to balance the budget and include that amount.
Okay. I'll keep asking that question every year, so. All right.
Understandable.
Yeah, so we don't need to get a TAN loan. In other words, we used to, we hadn't gotten in the last couple of years, but when we would previously, they'd be around 175,000.
No.
And I guess you're feeling that we have enough cash on hand to not have the tax anticipation.
I wouldn't, should I answer? or-
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wouldn't see the need to budget a tax anticipation note because it's just for a cash flow issue. It's not actually related to revenues and expenditures. They're usually just there to make sure you have enough cash on hand that
Mhm.
you're gonna recover later. So it's not necessarily a budget item per se, unless there's interest on the TAN, which I would expect to be de minimis. So,
We paid under $10,000 on it, but some interest for sure.
You can reply.
well, I'm just gonna, well, given like, how strongly at this point we seem to be going into finishing the year with the cash on hand, I don't foresee it
Okay.
necessary, but
I just wanted to
if anything, I
just
would
make sure
say,
we're all
like,
straight
if
on
something
that.
were to be budgeted, if anything, it would merely be the interest, because that actually is an expense. It's included,
Would
but-
you have to pay the loan origination fee and all that, which is where the bank really.
And the lawyer's fees.
Falls.
Or those as well, but the actual principle of it is all just related to cash flow.
But again, as we're saying, we're good, so we should be coming in nicely.
So the refuse and the sewer is to be determined,
Right, once we
Once
vote
we-
on it.
once we- yes.
Vote on.
be
Mhm.
available if you want to. In other words, get a copy of the budget, that's not gonna be available. You don't have that yet.
No,
No.
anybody else?
Anybody else? Mary, did you have any questions?
No, catching up quickly and thoughtfully.
So you haven't,
Yeah,
the
Mary
refuge or the
Ellen,
trash,
see
you
what you-
haven't set on what you want to get from B and L, whether it's one pickup or one pickup and a summer pickup, or the recycle, or have you decided on that, please?
Yeah, we have decided, like I said, we're gonna make our recommendation in our next council meeting. And it looks like we're going to go with the 1 day. But
One day
it'll
only.
be 1 day, and then in the summer, it'll be our second day, so 2 day.
Okay. About the $200,000.
Mhm.
So if we don't have any other questions amongst council?
I asked a question about the last meeting, an item that you folks approved, the sanitary rehab contract. A change order for 44,000. Was that in the 250 grant that you received, or is this
Yeah.
cash you folks had to lay out?
No.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
okay.
I believe it was within the money we already had. It's not gonna be an additional outlay.
What was the change order for? You weren't gonna do it, or you had to do it? or-
No, as Mr. Catania explained, apparently when they got out there, they initially thought it was an 8-inch pipe and it turned out to be a 12-inch pipe, so that was a change.
So the only difference is it's a 12-inch pipe instead of an 8.
That's
And
my
and
understanding.
that's a change order.
That's
Okay,
it.
Correct.
that's it.
Correct.
Only pipe, good sized pipe, they're good.
Money for the pipe.
Yeah. I wonder how many linear feet that is, probably.
All right, again, it would be, posted on the website and always advertised, tomorrow. So everybody get the full copy of the budget, and we want to thank everybody for coming out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Awesome.